Bezoid.
OG Rockstar.
and today is episode 57 of the OG podcast. I'm sorry I'm a little late. I've just been dealing with some IRL stuff, and so I've just been dealing with some IRL stuff and taking care of stuff. So it's been making me a little late, a little bit behind, but I do apologize. But we are here. And glad to finally have Bezoid back. We've missed you, Bezoid.
Yeah, I missed the show, man. I missed you guys.
Yeah, so since you have been away, how has your week been?
Well, a couple of IRL things that I had to take care of, which was why I was gone the first week, and then the second week I was setting up everything, and I had doctor's appointments, and I'm back to gaming this week, so I'm good to go.
What you been
I've
gaming
been
on?
trying. I've been gaming on the greatness that is Monster Hunter World, and it is amazing. Definitely, I definitely promote this game and say everybody should try this out.
Really?
It is this game should be at least tried by every gamer. It is that good. It
I've
is
heard good things about it.
yes, yes. It's so much to do. It's so much customizing. It's so much making your character stronger. So much teamwork. The strategies to take down a monster. Oh, I can go on for a lot of time. How many different strategies we've tried, from putting the monster to sleep and then setting bombs down next to his body and then blowing up the bombs. It's then you can capture a monster versus just killing it, and then the monster will see another monster that just fly by and he attack that, and it's just crazy. It's just crazy fun. Get
I
this
also
game.
heard that it's actually ideal to have a full party of eight because the way that the game scales its difficulty is not necessarily on the number of players, but if you have X amount of players, it'll just be a little more difficult. But if you have a
Hmm.
squad of eight, it's not going to be as difficult as if you had a squad of four. So having a squad of eight kind of rewards you. It makes
Yeah,
things a lot better for you. So I think it does promote a lot of teamwork from what I've seen, and I've been actually watching a lot about it. I think it's actually really cool. So I'm glad you brought that.
Yeah,
yeah.
definitely, definitely.
That that's the game. I think that's the game I'm be streaming. I think that's my streaming game.
Hey,
And
that works.
oh
Yeah,
yeah.
Stream what
yeah,
you like, you know.
definitely, definitely, definitely. And I know you bought the Dragon Ball Z game, correct or no?
Oh, I'll be having that
What's
in
up,
2 days.
Austin? Oh, you be
I'll
having
be
that in two
buying that
days?
in 2 days. Yes.
Okay, well, I'll drop a little side quest note. Um, the online lobbies are disappointing on both systems. Apparently, there's really nobody playing it, and when they are playing it, it's just not working properly. So if you're buying it for an online experience, I guess don't. I guess. Um.
Um. Well, I seen a lot of people was having the problems, including me. I was having problems in the beta, but they came out with a patch to help that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking to try and see if that really did help. Because if it
Hopefully.
did,
Hope
the game is
the
amazing.
game looks beautiful. OG, have you seen like anything of the game at all?
Only the beta stuff.
Okay.
Anything that's been released post beta, I have not seen.
But okay, so but pretty much what I've seen as far as graphic wise, what you've seen in the beta is what you got in the full game. Actually, there's somebody over at the Able Gamers channel that actually streams that game. So,
Heyo.
Awesome.
whenever he's over there, I go over there and watch him. Weirdly enough, though, he plays it on the PC. I thought that to be a little weird. Oh, I
Oh
Some
didn't.
well,
people are
it's
really
a
dedicated.
yeah. Some people are dedicated to playing on PC, which is actually, hey, it's just your preference if
Yeah,
you
yeah. I've
prefer.
just never known a fighting game really to be on PC. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, I've
The
always
last
known first person shooters.
the last generation of fighters has been really gone to the PC, because people feel, well, one, you got the people who can mod the game and then they make it so you can have different outfits and look like other characters.
Right,
But
right.
two, they people feel that the connection on PC is much smoother than on consoles. I say it depends on the game, but there's some truth to that. Not as much as they say, but there is some truth to that about
Definitely,
the connection.
definitely. And OG, how has your week been?
Some pretty legit. Been doing a lot of Shadowverse. I'm just so hyped on that game right now, just because, you know, I've always been a card game guy. That's just what it is, and it's gotten to the point to where I barely play the other games that I have. I mean, I still do a little bit of Final Fantasy off screen, but I don't have to be on as much because all my buildings take forever to build.
Mm-hmm.
So I can focus a lot more on the card game, and that's basically what I've been doing. I finally demoed it. I released a video yesterday, so it just came out yesterday as far as the demo of the game. But I've been doing mostly focusing on that, and of course, I'm still role playing on Saturdays. Back to playing a summoner. We're actually doing a mythic campaign, so basically
Nice.
everything's much
Oh,
stronger and
nice.
everything's much crazier. It's kind of getting nuts right now. Although apparently our DM has to make adjustments for me
Mm-hmm.
because for some reason the summoner class gets no love for mythic, so he's having to. He's basically going to work with me to custom make it to where it fits, which is good. If you have a good like DM, um, they can do all kinds of good things for you if they understand the ins and outs of the game. And thankfully, I game with people that are very experienced.
Nice, nice.
So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I
I
mean, that's pretty much been the week for the most
I
part.
have a friend. He's not much of a. I don't know him like a friend, but I have an acquaintance streamer. I know his name is Mad Hatter, and he streams like D&D nights. Like he does like D&D streams like with him and like a bunch of people in Discord
Hmm.
and online, and they play Dungeons and Dragons. And he's actually looking for people to play because he's gonna start a new series. And he was like, I know you told me your podcast buddy does it. He was like, you think he'd be interested? And I was like, I don't know. I was like, he might be. I was like, I'll talk to him and see. But I mean, literally, you would just sit at your home and just do what you're doing now at the podcast,
Hmm.
but you would just be
Hmm.
playing D&D. Um,
Yeah, I've heard of people doing it that way. As far as like doing it online, it is convenient so that everyone doesn't have to like meet up at a card shop that could be noisy or have to basically inconvenience somebody's house, which is kind of what we're doing with the game I'm in. We're in a friend of mine's house,
right,
and
and you get to meet
so
like
it
more
makes
people
sense.
around the world and stuff. Like, cause like he's got like people from like different countries that play. So
Yeah.
it's kind of cool. But I was like, oh no, I'll talk to him and see. But I was like, I don't know. He's kind of like once he said in his thing, he said in his thing. So I was like, we'll see what's up.
Yeah,
Um,
and I'll be honest with you, I'm probably not going to join mainly because I have another group of friends that also have a game that have been trying to get me the game with them too, and I'm like, I don't want to do two role playing sessions in a week. I tried it before. I'd rather play video games, so I'm gonna, stick to my video gaming on Sundays, and I'll role play with one group on Saturdays. That's it.
So many games, so little time.
Exactly. Like if I didn't have to work like a 40 plus, hour job, I would consider, doing it. Then I have more things to do. But right now, I'm just too busy for that.
I
yeah,
definitely understand that.
yeah. But I mean, yeah, that's crazy. Like, I don't know. I've never understood Dungeons and Dragons just because, like me, I'm more of a gaming kind of person. Like to me, it just seems boring.
It
It's a
depends on
niche
the group.
thing. It's a niche thing.
Yeah, like
Yeah, it
You either
really depends on
love
the
it,
people.
and if you love it, you're really gonna love it, or it's just not gonna catch your attention. And it's not for everybody, but I understand why people love it. It is a real cool thing.
Yeah, if you have the right people, it could be legit. But I'll be honest with you, my
Mhm.
first experience was pretty crappy, and I honestly wasn't gonna do it again. But a good got me to go on it again with a bunch of people that I actually know, and it was actually 10 times better. So it really depends on your group and how the person that's running it does it. So.
yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely, um, definitely. So my week's been a little interesting. I told you guys a little bit off stream what I've been dealing with as far as with this partnership deal. I'm not gonna go fully into it because I feel like that's not fair to them, and I don't necessarily know the situation. But it's been a little irritating a little bit, just because like it's been making me second guess my Gmail account. Is it secure? Am I getting my emails? Like, you know what I mean? But I also did try out the new um Twitch video service called Video Premiere, where they say supposedly it's gonna take over YouTube or be the strong competitor to YouTube. I was actually really disappointed with the Twitch Premiere video service because here's the problem. It's just like video on demand. And
Mm.
so and for video on demand for Twitch, it's pretty much basically it plays the video and people have to be in your stream. Basically, people have, I mean, they don't have to be in your stream, but people come in your stream and they don't know and they thinking you're there and they're talking to you, thinking that they're talking to you because they're used to you being live streaming, and they're talking to you and you're not talking back to them because they're watching a video and they don't know it, so it's confusing. And
So they don't differentiate the two at all. Like
well,
you
they
don't
do,
know.
but you like there's barely a difference. Like you just don't see it.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, unless you like really look at it, you wouldn't know. Or if you were there in the
Oh wow.
beginning, you wouldn't know. Because
Mm.
all they do in the beginning of your video is put like a countdown in the beginning of your video, like a
Mm.
10-second countdown, 20-second countdown, and then they play your video, and then it's just like you're streaming, but you're watching a video. And that's the only way. That's the only way you get monetization from your video. If somebody donates bits, or donates money, or subs to your channel while they're watching your video, of course. So that's the only time you would technically get monetization for your video, which is fine. It's just, to me, I don't see it as a strong competitor of YouTube because I could go to sleep right now, have my video up, and I'm still getting monetization from
Can you
YouTube.
put in like the title that this is a video
Well,
and not live?
well, I even tweeted it out. I even said put in videos. I even did everything like this. I'm gonna have a video premiere at noon, and it's not gonna be live. And everybody was talking, thinking I was there. So it's like people, I guess people don't pay attention. I guess, or some people just don't are not on all the social media accounts or and stuff like that. So it just makes it a little bit difficult because yeah, you can't put it in the title because you have to put it in the title of your video. And then what I noticed too, there's no tags. There's no like tags in the video.
Wow.
So you know what I mean? So
Mm.
I don't know.
It makes it harder for people to find your videos.
Yeah. Yo, Crew Dog with that raid. Let's go, baby. Um, it makes it very. I don't know. It does not seem a very good competitive source because, like I was saying, think about it. You're only gonna get monetization for that video that one time because nobody's gonna go back to the video, watch the video, and donate bits. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because here's the thing. Here's the thing with Twitch, right? You can only donate bits when you're live.
So it kind of defeats the purpose.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You see what
I'm confused over here. Like, why would they?
Yeah, I think Twitch needs to just stick with streaming.
Yeah, I do too. Like they just need to stick to streaming. Like,
Or make it.
Don't try to
different.
compete with YouTube in that market. Let YouTube have theirs. Let them and Facebook duke it out.
But see, you already know Facebook is coming into their area. That's
Yep.
why. Then
Yep.
that was gonna be one of the topics I was gonna bring up
yep.
is that
I think
Facebook.
we're all gonna bring it up. Yeah.
Yeah. Facebook is coming with a gaming, a streaming. Well, they already started their
Yep.
streaming service for games and stuff.
Yep.
But
I'm applying for the partnership today. Actually, today or
are you
tomorrow.
going for it?
Yeah, I'm going for it. Why not? Why not?
You know, Twitch is gonna turn around and say you can't have both. You're gonna have to choose one or the other.
Eventually, yeah. But until then,
Yeah, until then,
until
go for
then,
Until
it.
then,
until
do it
then,
while you can.
I mean, right now I'm
Um,
having a problem with Facebook though. The problem I'm having with Facebook right now is that I'm trying to, because apparently I did my Facebook account with an old email account, and it's not letting me change my email. So yeah, so I have to figure out why. And apparently, I've added a new email and told it to send confirmation, and I'm not getting the email confirmation for some reason. I don't know why, but I get everything else on my email. Those are the only two emails I'm not getting in my Gmail account right now. Trust me, somebody send me some weird horse pictures, I'll get them. Somebody send me some freaking weird stuff, I'll get them. But yeah, so yeah, but go ahead.
the thing is about that, I have concerns about that because the thing about Twitch is, Twitch started from gaming, and
Right.
and it has evolved to like IRL stuff and other type of streamers, but is it came from gaming. Facebook is coming from just more of a social media, which means you'll probably get a chance to get more exposure in the beginning, but after
Yeah.
that you won't, because the thing about Facebook, everybody's a fad. Everybody's into fads, and then once that fad gone, everybody drops it.
The only thing that I could say that I feel that Facebook has more of an edge, and I guess we'll just go into this topic now because that pretty much ends my week anyway. Um, um, I would say the reason why Facebook would have more of an edge is because Facebook is more mobile ran, right?
Yeah.
They're more mobile driven, and what I mean by that, a lot more people are checking out their Facebook on mobile. So you'll get more of an audience on mobile than you do on Twitch. Even though I know a lot of people watch me on mobile and I appreciate you guys, right? But let's face it, the mobile experience of Twitch and the desktop version of Twitch is completely different. And what I
Well,
mean is that, for instance, for the watch the free ads on Twitch, right? To get the bits. I have to do that on mobile. I can't. I mean, I have to do that on desktop. I can't do that on mobile. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like when it comes to I feel like Facebook could maybe slightly have a better edge just because I feel like they already have the mobile platform like on lock as far as when it comes to viewing and watching. So I feel like, you know, they might have a slighter edge. Now, how long does that blah, 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 ledge or edge last? I don't know, but I feel like that's where they have the slighter edge. Money really doesn't mean an issue. Somebody was talking about the other day. Well, Micro Zuckerberg or whatever has all this money, and Amazon has all this money, so it's gonna be amazing, and all this and face. No, money doesn't matter because at the end of the day, like, we're not getting paid to watch nobody. So if they don't have good people with good content streaming over there, then it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? But I think at the end of the day, like, I think Facebook has the better mobile platform as when it comes to like looking at content and videos and stuff like that, and the live sources. But I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts? I'm sorry, Bees. I didn't mean to cut you off. I
oh,
apologize.
no problem. My thing is, I agree with you because the Twitch app is horrible.
The
The
Twitch app
Twitch
is ridiculous.
Twitch app, they need to work on that. That
Yeah.
is something they really need to say. Hey, we got to put some behind this because watching Twitch on the mobile app, you got black screens where you can't even see what's going on. You got like, yeah, it's very slow when you're trying to keep up with the chat and the chat talk, and there's a whole lot of things they need to do. So you're absolutely right about the fact that Facebook is better in that department. My thing is, the thing about Facebook and people pick it up and put it down. As far as like, say you start streaming, right? And you
Yo,
got
yo,
Crew
yo,
Dog and
Austin,
everybody
thank you for
come
that
in,
host. Thank
and
you.
everybody come in and they sit and watch. You're
Right.
not gonna get that on Facebook. I
No.
don't believe you're gonna get that. Everybody is so pick up, put down, pick up, put down. Oh, they might watch for 2 minutes, but to sit here and watch you fully stream for a while, I don't believe that. And one thing that I did hear, I don't know if they changed it because people said they changed it, but then I seen myself that they
Mm.
didn't. Is the fact that you can only stream 4 hours. You can only stream for 4 hours on Facebook, and they kick you off. And I'm like, what is that? They better change that quick.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. But I mean, it's ridiculous, but at the same time, I could see limiting a streamer only to do only if your chat is visible. Yeah, I see you talking. I see you talking. I hate that the chat necking. Yeah, definitely. And then I also hate, like, the only thing that I gotta say is that I don't mind the streamer being limited on hours, and the only reason why is for safety issues. Granted, I know it's there for their own risk, but like, there's this old guy, and I'm not gonna say his name because I don't want to bring like a lot of attention to this person. But there's this old guy that streams. He was like one of the first people that I ever followed on Twitch, and he um like, wait, oh, so you were no, I wasn't ignoring you guys. I said hey to you guys. And everything. Um, I said hey to you guys and all that stuff. I'm just like in mid talk, so like I'm trying not to like lose my train of thought. So like the only way he streams is if he does 48 hour streams and 72-hour streams. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And to me, I get it that it's your body. You can do what you want to do, but at the same time, it promotes like bad business because it tells a young streamer like, oh, for me to get 70 to 88 followers or 88 viewers in a stream or over 100 viewers in a stream, I gotta go and freaking stream for 48 hours. I gotta go and do a 48-hour stream. I gotta go and do a 72-hour stream. And I could tell you, even though the streams are cool and all, like, there's no way that a 48-hour stream, there's no way a 24-hour stream, there's no way a 72-hour stream is good for your health. And and I feel like 4 hours is a little much, but I mean, it's a little like it should be at least 10 hours or 8 hours. But I feel like doing 40, like, maybe limiting a streamer from doing a 24-hour stream or 42-hour stream or however 38 hour. I think that's wise. But, maybe it could be because of this too. I could be totally hitting it out of the wrong ballpark. Because I do know on Facebook, when you are partnered on Facebook with the gaming program, you get to automatically stream at 1080p at 60 frames per second. So maybe the reason why they have it to where you're limited on hours is because of bandwidth right now. Maybe they
Nope.
can. No?
It's specifically because of the whole thing you were saying at first, as far as a person taking breaks and this, that, and the other. Which I understand what you're trying to do, but if they're gonna, if you got people already doing it over on Twitch, why do it? You know what I'm saying? Why, when they're gonna just go to Twitch and say, "Well, I can stream as long as I want," even though I
You could
agree
also
with
be
you.
setting an example.
Yeah, I understand that, but it should be on the streamer to say, you know what, I've been going this far. It was fun. Let me take a break, guys. Let me go for a couple hours. See you guys tomorrow, or you know what I'm saying. It should be on the streamer, not forced upon the streamer.
You're right, but here's the flip side. People are real quick to sue. This is preventing Facebook from getting a lawsuit from somebody who, or a family member of someone who had a medical issue because they streamed for, let's say, 10 hours, and for
Mm-hmm.
whatever reason they
Mm-hmm.
had a problem. A lot of families will go after Facebook for allowing them to do it, and they'll probably win. This one prevents a lawsuit against Facebook, and two, we kind of touched on this in the beginning that Facebook is very mobile driven. And one of the public service announcements that I've been preaching for a while is watch how long you're using that mobile device on your face, because
Hmm.
that can cause you some serious problems, because that screen, most people leave their screens very bright, and if you're playing a game or watching a video on your phone for too long, which remember, now keep in mind, Facebook is usually for mobile, that's going to give you some damage. So I honestly like the idea. One, it protects Facebook, and two, it protects your eyes, because how many people actually use their computer to use Facebook?
Yeah, I
Not
don't.
too many
Yeah,
people.
I would say
I
I don't
I
use.
agree with that point.
Yeah. There's and like I said, I don't know necessarily if I agree with the 4 hours. I mean, really, 4 hours doesn't bother me because I only stream 4 hours a day anyway.
Hmm.
But yo, what's up, Blackout? But I mean, at the end of the day, like I think you know what Facebook's trying to do is like make like Twitch look like the evil side and like make Facebook like the good side. Like we care about your health. Facebook does, or Facebook, we care about your health as a streamer. Twitch doesn't give a
Hey, and that could
Twitch doesn't
win.
give a shit. You know what I'm saying? Twitch doesn't give a shit. Twitch is gonna
And you
make
know what? Here's
go.
the reason that they'll win, because Nintendo did the same thing to Sega. It made Sega look like crap. Like with the whole, ESRB rating situation, where Nintendo looked like a boss and Sega looked like the bad guy.
It's
Same
very true.
situation.
Very
So
true.
this is really a good marketing scheme if you really think about it. Like people, whoever was behind it was actually not dumb. Now, granted, maybe 4 hours might not be long enough, but I think it's still not a horrible amount of time, at least for Facebook. You know what I mean? Because again, I wouldn't want to watch a video on my phone for 4 hours. I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't do that on my TV, maybe, but not on my phone. You know
Mm,
what I mean? So it makes kind of sense.
yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's business. Yeah, Miss Alpha Black, it's business. Definitely it's business. I mean, they're gonna, like I said, they're gonna try to make themselves look like the better side of streamers. Because let's face it, if Facebook does this and it's successful, YouTube's out of the question. There's gonna be no YouTube streaming. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, YouTube stream gonna go.
YouTube
But I
streaming is
do like
done.
the fact I do like the fact that in the end, it's competition for Twitch to make them get better. That's
Yeah,
why I do like the fact that Facebook is coming with this and is saying, okay, Twitch, you got to do something because if you don't, Facebook's gonna be on your butt.
Yeah, because
So
because I feel like some of the requirements for Twitch is just ridiculous, and I feel like they need to not only um, fix some of the requirements, but they also need to like bunker down on some streamers. As
you
far
too.
as, you know what I'm saying, as like, hey, we need to start cutting the crops. You know what I mean? The bad weeds out of the system. Just like a job, 8 hours a day should be the max, unless you have someone else taking over
Like a stream
the
team.
the stream team. Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. You should only be able, and maybe look at this. Maybe that's where Facebook's going. Maybe Facebook wants to pay us at an hourly rate. Because if you think about it, right, we're entertainers and we're streaming, but yet our our paychecks are not hourly paychecks. They're not by minute paychecks. They are strictly our paychecks are in the fate of you guys. Like, let's just be
yeah,
real.
you're
It's really in the fate of you guys whether I make it to my $100 quota to get paid by Twitch, or whether I get a donation, or whether I get biddies. And I'm not saying that it's about the money, but when you sit there and you think about like how many hours you put in. I mean, it's nice to get a little something to say, to say, look, put something towards what you work towards. You know what I'm saying? It's nice to, upgrade your equipment or upgrade stuff like that. So, like, maybe that's the route Facebook's going, because they said that they were going to be doing some kind of paying system. Now I don't know what they're going to do, because I mean, you couldn't do like a subscription system. That'd be stupid, because it's Facebook. Facebook was getting a bad name. MySpace tried to do it, but yeah, definitely. Um, and speaking of paychecks, I got my first one from Switch today. Woohoo! Yeah, I got mine last night. Mine came into PayPal last night. So, and that's what I'm saying. There's some streamers that work harder than me, work longer than me, put in more hours than me, and that are affiliated and don't even reach that $100 bridge. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. And is that fair to that streamer? No. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's the route that they're going. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Are you saying as far as like Are you saying as far as like partnership, Twitch allowing more partnerships?
Uh,
Um,
oh, I would say, maybe not allowing more partnerships, but maybe like, maybe make the requirements not so crazy. Like I feel like the 80 concurrent is kind of crazy, because even the people that I see partnered don't even push. Like, the only people that I see push at 80 over 80 concurrent stream viewers are the ones that are like an esports teams and they're partnered and like they're relevant. You know what I mean? Like, I
mhm.
don't see partnered streamers that are partnered right now pulling 80 concurrent viewers. You know what I'm saying? I see some of them barely pushing 10 or 12. So I feel like it maybe shouldn't be put on the viewer point of it, but maybe it should be put on like the work and the hard dedication, and maybe like, something in that aspect of it. I don't know. I just feel like there needs to be some changes. What do you think?
I think there should be some changes. I do agree, but the thing that they're leaving themselves stuck in is the fact that in the last year and a half they like doubled or triple how many partnerships there is because they made it so easy to get. Like they're just giving away partnerships, but they're not giving them to, like you said, the hard workers. They're giving them to people who come in or already know somebody, and they use them to give them like a little audience, and
Yep,
then
they get partnered, and
they
then
get partnered real quick. And you're like,
yep,
what about this guy who's been over here, busting his butt for 2 years and just ain't caught the break yet? My thing is promoting them so they can get a chance to be seen rather than just giving them a partnership. I say promote them, put them on the front page. Give this guy because and this is what I was listening to Lono about. I agree. I disagree with some of the stuff he said, but he made a point with this. When you
mm-hmm.
the people like Dr. Disrespect, the people like Lyric, they got their crowds. You don't see them getting the new person that's come, like say somebody just signed up for Twitch today and be like, well, I want to go check this game out. They're not gonna go to Dr. Disrespect or Lyric and try to talk to them and say, how is this game going? Because they can't even talk in there. You guys
Right. It's
subscribers only. So they're gonna come to people like you, people like Grandpa, people like Stoudemire and say, "Well, how you like the game?" And then
right,
they're gonna go in those type of rooms. So if you promote those people that they
right,
get people like that, that'll get them seen. That'll get them more allowed to make their own little community, and then they'll get partnered themselves. I don't think they should like make partnership easier. I think they should help
right.
them so they can get partnered.
Right. That's why I said I don't think it should be easier, and I feel like they need to clean house a little bit as far as the people that like disrespect. I'm not saying Doctor Disrespect when I say disrespect. I'm saying people that disrespect the code of conduct and don't follow the code of conduct of Twitch. I feel like Twitch needs to just say bye, Felicia. You know what I mean? Uh, you know what I mean? Cause I see it every day. I see it all the time. I see it all the time. Whether it's somebody that I know or whether it's somebody being random, I see people, you know, breaking the rules all the time, and it makes me upset because I try my best to not break the rules. And so DB brought up a good point. He said, "What is the point of getting partnered anyway? You're only getting 10 if since you know." Well, I mean, for me, it's just in a sense of accomplishment. Uh, you know, if I'm doing something, I want to be. If I'm like doing something to like work, I want to be the best position where I'm at, and I want to use that. I want to use the partnership to get in other doors. It's not about the money to me. I can care less if they get 50%, 60%, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's not about the money. I want to use it to get in the doors and to talk with other people, to reach out with other people, to do businesses with other companies. And a lot of other companies don't mess with you unless you're partnered. Trust me. A lot of people don't mess with you unless you're partnered. They say, "Oh, you're affiliated." Oh, bro, get your get partnered. You know what I'm saying? And
Which
that's
is
what.
sad, but it's true.
But it's true. So if you partnership, you will be flooding the right with more potential. Uh, don't dirt bags that will need to be monitored. What? What?
That's true. What he's saying is, okay, if you listen to requirements,
Mm-hmm.
don't that make the don't that make the floodgates of dirtbags who do disrespect and do, who aren't really good? Don't it make it easier for them to get partnered?
Well, I
Which
mean,
is,
the,
which is,
but
yeah,
okay, but in reality though, let's be real, right? Let's be real, right? And I agree with you totally, DB. But let's face it, the dirtbags always find a way to manipulate the system and get in, anyways. Um, you know. So I mean, like I said, I'm not trying to say it should be like 20 concurrent or 50 concurrent. I'm just saying that the streamers that put in the hard work shouldn't be ignored. And I'm not even talking about myself because there's more streamers that put in more harder work than I do. Grandpa Killed You does stream 7 days a week. The only reason why he hadn't streamed today and tomorrow is because, ironically, Grandpa's in San Antonio right now. Hopefully, I get to meet him in the next couple of days. But Grandpa's in San Antonio right now. But Grandpa puts in a lot of hard work.
yeah, he
And
does.
he puts in a lot of hard work than a lot of us. And the fact that he doesn't get partnered baffles me. Like, I sit back and I look at and I'm just being real. This is what I do in my own time. I will look at grandpa who's not partnered, and I'll look at somebody that is partnered that I know, and I'm like, how does this add up? Like, why? You know what I mean? Like, why does this work? Why does this say this person gets it and this person doesn't? Because one person is growing, their numbers are growing, and the other person's numbers are declining. So if it's really about numbers, then why don't we like, and this is going to be crazy because this is going to be sound jacked up, but I'm just saying, if Twitch is really about numbers and it's all about the concurrence, then why aren't we like saying, hey, you're not holding up to your concurrence, you need to do something or you may lose your partnership to get people's butts in gear. You know what
I
I'm
do
saying?
agree with that. I do agree that if you don't hold up, you should lose your partnership. If you like after so long, like if you get a partnership 3 months in and then a year later you really ain't grown, you're actually lost. I think you should be like,
You should be held
taken
accountable at
down.
some point.
You should be held accountable to that, and that's why I'm more along the lines of helping. Like Grandpa is like perfect. Put him on like the front page of Twitch. Put him on so where he's being seen by people who can't normally see him because he's not as high in the directory as somebody else.
Right.
If you do that and people come in and see Grandpa, they're gonna listen and be like, Grandpa's awesome. And next thing you know, Grandpa's community is growing. He don't need to be, the ways of getting partnerships shouldn't be lessened. He should be helped by Twitch because what is he doing? Making Twitch money. So if
Right.
they say, look at Grandpa, this guy is awesome. He's got this little following. You go and check his stream out. And then people go in there. He grows. Twitch gets more people. There you go. Right there. There
Uh,
you go.
So I'm gonna go a little bit off
okay.
as far as like my opinion on how this should be done, and this is gonna be more of a broad statement, not just for Twitch, but for
I'm gonna
all
go get my coffee while
platforms
you
that
say
are.
this. I'm gonna go get my coffee while you say
Okay,
that.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so when it comes to like Twitch, YouTube, and even Facebook, so Facebook, listen, because if this is a good idea, you can jump on this and already get a head start, as opposed to doing the whole status thing, which really, in all reality, it's just a status. Do it more of a longevity thing. So, okay, I start making videos or I start streaming. Once I'm start, no, first off, it has to be a quota set. Like you have to do maybe like at least one or two videos a week or something like that for so
Mm-hmm.
many hours, whatever the case may be. Make it almost like a job, because that's kind of what we're doing. And then pay people based on longevity and then provide bonuses for people who have concurrences and then reward people for people who have concurrences and are constantly doing things by putting them on the front page. So you're exposing them and giving them bonuses for being consistent rather than paying a bunch of people that aren't doing anything, that are only one hit wonders, kind of a thing. So for people like Grandpa Killed You, since he's been doing this for so long, you need to give him one, you know, a certain rate for him doing this for so long, giving him
Mm-hmm.
X amount of bonus for the people that he brings, and put him on the front page because he's consistent with what he's doing. So that could be kind of a thing. Eliminate the whole like you have to be partnered or whatever. Use analytics, someone build a spreadsheet and say, okay, these are the people who are actually doing X amount of videos, getting X amount of views. Let's go ahead and put them on the map and give them a little bit of something for it.
Hmm. Yeah, that actually is a good idea. I actually like that.
So,
I really
Facebook,
like.
I hope you're listening because this is the way you can jump on both YouTube and Twitch because I know that's the whole plan.
Yeah.
So, get on that.
And
Um,
DB, I saw your question. DB had a question. He's like, I just don't see the point because they're already giving out sub buttons. Well, let me please you like this. If that's all you were trying to do is just get a sub button, there's more than getting partnered than just getting a sub button. You know what I mean? That's why I keep telling people. Just because,
actually,
go ahead.
go ahead. Go ahead. Now I mean to cut you. I wanted
I,
you to say a point. I was
I
going
was
to
say,
build on
I
that.
was say, there's there there's more to Twitch than just getting a sub button. Like that's why I always said, even if I get partnered, even if I get a sub button, I'm not done. I like like me and OG were talking about this at gyms the other night. Like I have so many ideas and so much things that I want to put in motion, but a lot of these ideas, a lot of these things I want to do can't start until I reach that goal. It has nothing to do with money. But see, that's why I'm saying I'm trying to build a legacy. I'm trying to build a brand. I'm not trying to build just a something for me to get a paycheck off of. I'm trying to build something to where 10 years, 20 years down the road, somebody's going to know who handikillcam is and what handikillcam stood for. And because there's going to be, it's not just going to be gaming, there's going to be certain organizations, certain things that are going to be set into motion to where the handikillcam brand had his name on it. See what I'm saying? I'm trying to build a brand. When you build a brand, it's more than just about getting paid. It's a company. I'm trying to build a company. Right now, I'm trying to get to that level, to a partnership, to where not necessarily where I can get money, but where my company is more noticed in the mainstream eye. See what I'm saying? To where
Um,
like people will listen. Go ahead.
I was about to go to DB's point, and in DB, I understand what you're saying. The thing is people wanted sub buttons, and I don't think um Handy falls into that category that you're talking about. I don't know what you mean. This streamers out here to do nothing but try to get the sub button, and I don't like those type of streamers. But what Candy is trying to say is he wants. If you really pay attention to the affiliates right now, they don't get a chance to get exposure like an actual sub does. There's people that like I'm gonna come back to this guy again. Saying on the Rage Lono.
Right.
He gets put on the front of
Page.
Twitch Destiny
Yep.
just because he streamed Destiny as a partner.
Yep.
Just because of that. They won't do that to affiliates or people who's growing.
Nope.
He has his community already. If you look at his community, they're not getting any bigger. It's just the fact that he's partnered that they put him on the face of Twitch. And I know other people like Joe Never and people in the Final Fantasy community who gets ahead just because they're partnered.
Right.
And he don't want to use that as to say I want to get more money, I want to get the sub button. He just want to get exposed to more people so he can grow his community. If he grows his community, he put in the hard work himself. He just want to have the exposure so he can do more and reach more people because he promotes more positivity.
But how many viewers does he have? How many viewers does Saint of No Rage have? He has way less, I believe.
Right now, he has 830 people watching.
That's that's not a lot.
And that's on his lower end of the day.
Yeah, I was gonna say
earlier,
that's not a lot.
Yeah, on earlier he was close. He was like over 2,000, and like I said, but that exposure gives him the chance to do that.
Right, exactly. Him getting partnered.
Him getting partnered has a chance. They actually look at the people of Twitch look at affiliates as somebody who can't get partnered. And we're just gonna do this to appease them because they want a sub button. Well, not all the people want that. People just want to try to have exposure.
Right. There's a lot of people that said, okay, well, I got my sub button. I'm done. I'm good. I don't need to go for partnership no more. No, see,
no.
Yeah, and that's not me. That's why I'm like, no, let's go, let's get it. I'm still ready to go. If they didn't have that little accomplishment thing, that little goal thing where I have to have 75 concurrent, I would already applied already. Because I feel like even though I'm not reaching the goals, even though I'm not reaching the 75 concurrent, I feel like that I've grown. My stream has grown, and me as a streamer have grown and have changed in so many different ways that necessarily that I'm in a more professional level than I've ever been since I've started streaming. So, go ahead.
Can I answer DB's question?
Go ahead.
He asked, there you go. What are you going to feature on the front page of Twitch? A channel with 25 viewers or a channel with 830 viewers? Let me tell you the difference about that. The thing is, I'm talking about a way to grow a channel is to bring in new people to Twitch. The people who is already on Twitch, like the viewers already on here, you already know gonna go watch, right?
Right.
Like the people who already on here, the 30,000 that go and watch Dr. Disrespect, they go to watch him religiously, right? He's not gonna get the new viewer that just signed into Twitch today, because the new viewer that just signed into Twitch today can't even talk in Dr. Disrespect.
Nope.
You can't even talk in his chat.
Nope.
And if you go and look at Dr. Disrespect number of people of subs and followers, it's plateaued. It's not constantly growing as a new a channel like Lono, Say No to Rage, or a channel like handikillcam, or a channel like Grandpa will, because they can't come and talk in it.
Right.
They can come and talk in Grandpa, and they will. And in that time of them talking to Grandpa, or in that time of them talking to handikillcam, they will find something that they like.
Okay, so, and I don't mean to bring Mixer up because I'm acting like I'm gonna go over to Mixer, but the beautiful thing because I've been paying attention a little bit more to Mixer, just pay attention. The beautiful thing that Mixer does is they have this thing called Tips and Tricks, which you guys remember the Tips and Tricks magazines back in the day.
Yep.
Okay, well they actually have a show on Mixer, and what they do is they take a partner, they take a random partner whether it be a small partner or a big partner or whatever. And they actually interview him and they talk with him, and they said this is exactly what he said. He said what separates a good streamer from just your normal streamer is that you build relationships with your viewers, and that's exactly what Bezoid's talking about. We actually get to build a relation. The reason why you guys are here is not because I'm a 5-time world champion. I'm the best at Call of Duty. This and that. The reason why you're here, one, I'm sort of entertaining, a little bit of funny. Second reason why you're here is because I built relationships with all you guys. Each and every one of you, I have a relationship some way, which way or other. And if I don't, then we need to build a relationship. Okay, that's the thing. It's connection with the viewers. Yo, let's go, Just DB with that resub. Thank you so much, Just DB. You know what I'm saying? There has to be a connection. You have to connect with your audience. You have to connect with your streamer. I'm gonna let that go ahead and pass line on super loud.
Love you guys, but my blood pressure is rising.
You right there, you just proved my point, DB. I think you agree with what we're saying.
Right.
Why are you here in this stream today?
Right, exactly.
Because you have a connection with Handy.
Right, exactly.
And if you give that exposure to more people, look at how many more people have a connection with Handy.
Right, and
that's what I'm saying. And allow Handy to grow.
Exactly. Same with Grandpa. A lot of reasons why people watch Grandpa is because of his connection. You know, a lot, and you know, a lot of. I'm gonna be real. A lot of reasons why a lot of streamers are not growing is because they don't connect with their audience. They don't allow their viewers to connect.
No, the connection is not achieved through partnership. No, I'm talking about exposure. I wasn't saying lessen what it takes to.
No, yeah, definitely.
I don't agree with the lesson. It's what it takes to be partnership. I'm agreeing with promoting people like Handy and Grandpa, so they can get exposure, so they can get their own partnership by their own hard work.
Right.
I'm just saying, give them a chance to do that.
Right.
Instead of putting Dr. Disrespect on there, who's not gonna get any bigger.
Because
he's gonna keep his great numbers, but he's not gonna keep, climbing like, Handy and Grandpa have the chance to.
Right. And it's the reason why, streamers like me sometimes we think about going to Mixer. We think about going to Mixer. We think about going to Facebook, because it's like, it's not necessarily am I going to get the partnership, but it's like, is really Twitch going to give me the chance to prove myself that I deserve it?
And this all started because of Facebook saying Facebook coming out with the game.
I was about to say, yeah, Facebook's already started. They've already started their partnership program. You have to go apply. Now,
and what they did, Facebook actually went to Twitch streamers and said, look, we'll put you on the face. You come over here. And they didn't go to people like Dr. Disrespect. They went to people who are mid to low tier and said, we will expose you here. What I'm saying is Twitch needs to do that. Twitch needs to
go ahead.
One up them and say, oh, no, you're not going to steal my streamers that's been here putting in the time. We're going to promote you. That's what they need to do. Because Facebook is taking.
The good thing about putting new people on the map is that it makes the people that are already there actually have to put in work. Because what happens is too often people who get the exposure they want, they get lazy. So they don't have any competition because they're going to get auto promoted anyway. Stop promoting them. Promote the new people. Create friendly competition, because competition creates what?
Creates
a better
atmosphere, better gaming, better service for both of them.
Yeah. So keep the people that are already out there working by giving them competition, being the newcomers, the uppercomers who are putting in work. Say, hey, look, if you want to keep hitting those numbers, you got to go up against Grandpa Kidry, who's doing stuff. What are you gonna do now? You're just gonna sit on your butt, or you're actually gonna put in work?
Right.
You know what, DV? That is an anomaly because of what happened with him in the last few months with that whole cheating thing. So you might be right there.
What did he say?
He was saying the question is, do I want to wager that the doc doubles his numbers in the next 6 months? Only because of a scandal, and people love scandals.
Right.
If he would have just kept playing, kept doing his thing without that cheating thing came up, if you can look at his numbers, he's been the same thing for the last year.
He was getting bored with PUBG.
He was making the same numbers for the last year. He wasn't growing. He was just keeping the same thing that he had, and that's been proven. But with this whole scandal thing, you're probably right. He probably will come back and like double his number because people love drama.
Yep.
If
they
who
do.
ends up getting spotlight lower.
Only because he's playing everybody like a fiddle.
I hear what you're saying, Crew Dog. I hear what you're saying, and and my thing is, it's like like I've already filled out for. Well, I'm filling it out for today once I can figure out how to change my stupid email. But I just it's like I said, I just feel like there needs to be competition because right now Dr. Disrespect is the face of Twitch, supposedly, and then why can't somebody else be the face of Twitch? I know a lot of better partner streamers, in my opinion. Me personally, I'm gonna be real with you. As a streamer, and we always talk about the person needs to be themselves and be who they are. It's kind of hard for me to put that with somebody that dresses up every day for a stream, because
his content is funny, so I understand why he got as big as he did.
Right.
I'm just saying promote other people, so the next person might be even bigger than him, might be even more entertaining than him.
Right.
So that's all I'm saying.
Yo, Cloudy, thank you for that host, man. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was trying to see what Crew Dot said, and I was gonna.
Yeah, I was trying to see that too. The chat's been lit, so I'm sorry if I missed some things. Like I've been lit trying to keep my thought process on point, but I don't know. It's interesting. If I do stream on Facebook, it'll be on the weekends just to test it out to see how it is. Just not necessarily because I will go over there. I just want to give my input. I'm nosy. I want to see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm nosy. I want to see. I'm like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? I already dipped out on. I've already tried Mixer. I know what Mixer's about. I can't really give my opinion on Facebook until I try it.
Yep.
I don't understand what the difference is between me already putting my stream key that I already have for Facebook for myself already than the gaming platform. That's why I don't understand. But
yeah, that's what I'm saying. They can promote without giving out partnerships. I'm not saying making partnerships easy. I'm saying exposure.
Yeah, right.
Because the people that's constantly missed are the new people that signs up to Twitch every day. The people who come on and say, well, dang, Monster Hunter just came out. I wonder what Monster Hunter is. And they go watch Twitch to see people play.
Right.
And then they go ask them, well, how you like the game? What is it about the game that you like?
Right.
A person like Grandpa, a person like Handy, they will come in there and then they will, talk to them and they will tell them how the game was. And then they will be like, you're a cool person.
Right.
And next thing you know, they're coming back in their stream. And that exposure is awesome.
Known fact. This is exactly what I do. If there's a new game that I haven't, that I'm like on the fence, that I'm on the fence about whether I want to buy it or not, I don't go look at the most popular person streaming the game. I go to the lowest of the totem pole, because I know that person is eager.
WWE's partners. NXT is affiliates.
It's very true. It's true. It's true. It's so true. But it's that we don't have nobody to help us get to the main roster.
We need a Triple H.
We don't have nobody to help us get to the main roster. We're over here fighting for ourselves, and we're trying to figure out how to get to the main roster. And it's like, dang,
That is so good.
It's so true.
Crew Dog, so good.
Crew Dog, you need to make a meme of that, bro.
That is the quote of the day.
Yeah, for real. And and yeah, it's so true though. It really is. You can make Twitch ECW though because it's purple. But I mean, and that's just how it is. It's like we don't have the help. We don't have the support from the company. It's like the company just said, okay, here's bits, here's emotes, here's your sub button. Have fun. Don't forget, we take a percentage here, we take a percentage here, and we also take a percentage of your bits. We just didn't tell you that, but we do. So here you go. And then they send you on your way, and you're just chilling. And it's like you got to figure out your way. And it's like, how does that really help? Not only that, but how does that help Twitch? Think about it.
Oh, I agree with you, Boobies, what you're saying.
What's she saying?
I definitely agree with you. She was saying she don't think they should lower the standards for partnership.
No. Nobody.
They should actually enforce the standards.
Yeah, exactly. We're not saying lower them. We're not saying lower them at all. I don't want them to go to Mixer standards, because Mixer standards is very, very low. I could probably get partnered in Mixer probably in a week, but again, that's why Mixer is where Mixers is, because it's only 50 concurrent. I'm just saying that they need to clean house, and they need to somehow show love to the streamers that are affiliated, or the streamers that do work hard. Because let me tell you something, right? It does not take hard to get affiliated. And I'm doing this for educational purposes. I'm not promoting a way to cheat the system. But this is how a lot of people cheated the system. They would stream, they would get on their phones, and where they would have somebody on their phone, and then they would have somebody on a tablet, and then they would have a family member come in and watch them and just lurk. Guess what? That's your 3 concurrent. That's all you need. Grandpa killed you, Junior, with that host. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? And so you have people that are affiliated because they wanted the money, but they're not doing nothing. They're not working hard. They're not doing what they should be doing, because they just want, people say I have a sub button, and hopefully they'll sub to me and give me money. And then what do you see? You see them for like 2 or 3 years just at the zero. And I just feel like, they got to clean house a little bit. They got to get rid of the dead weight. If that offends you in any way, if anybody, I'm sorry, but that's just, it's hard for us streamers that do work hard, and you know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. But Twitch isn't that about hard work. It's all about entertainment. I could shovel 2 hours of crap. I hear you.
Yeah, that's true. That is true, and that's why. Okay, let me ask you this: why do everybody go on Crew Dog's stream? Because he's entertaining.
Right.
Why do we go in Grandpa's stream? Because he's entertaining.
Why do we go to my stream?
What happened if more people see that?
Right.
They would say the same thing we say.
Right.
They're entertaining.
Right. I don't go to Grandpa's stream because nobody else's stream will accept me. You know what I'm saying? I go to Grandpa's stream because I love to see Grandpa. Same thing with
Crew Dog. Same with handikillcam.
Yeah. There's a reason why y'all are here. Y'all are not. We're not Twitch rejects over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to a farm right now, and
cleaning out the pig pens. He's doing hard work.
No, I feel you. You know what I'm saying though? Like, that's what I'm just saying. Like, and it'll be interesting to see what Facebook does to capitalize, because I feel like Twitch has had to be lazy. Like right now, Twitch is in the WWE standpoint, because WWE don't have to do nothing, because there's no competition for the WWE. Like as far as like any good wrestling programs. That's like on the scale of WWE. I mean, come on, they just signed Ronda Rousey full time. Like, it's official. It was announced last night. So, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, WWE can be lazy. Everybody wants WWE to change, but they're like, why? There's no need to it. It's the same thing with Twitch. They don't need to change. Now they're going to have to change. Something's going to have to change. It'll be interesting to see what Facebook does to make them change. I can tell you this right now. I don't think YouTube is done, but I think YouTube is out of the streaming business. I tell you that right now, and I feel like that they are going to. They're gonna have to. They're gonna have to figure something out. They're gonna have to lower the hours on the whole, the YouTube partnership. Go ahead.
So as far as Facebook, because I mean we've been praising Facebook a lot on its what it's doing, and this is definitely the right time for Facebook to step in since both Twitch and YouTube are having their issues right now.
Mm-hmm.
Facebook, despite the good timing, you still got to fix some issues. And this is going to be kind of tying to a subject I'm going to bring up because it was Facebook related anyway. I don't know how much YouTube know about this, but apparently a Dota 2 tournament was only allowed to be streamed on Facebook exclusively.
Right, because
which I actually disagree with. However, that was a huge problem.
But do you know why? Do you know why?
Well, why was it a huge problem?
Because no, why? Because there was a situation that happened with Twitch, and if anybody, I don't know the full extent, but if anybody streamed the Dota 2 tournament, or if any Dota 2 tournament was streamed on Twitch, you automatically got banned.
Right.
They're gonna do the same thing with CS:GO because they bought the rights to that as well. Counter Strike. Yeah.
Who? Okay. So Facebook bought the rights to
stream Counter Strike.
Oh, yep. Wow.
Yeah. However, Facebook does need to kind of clean up their ability to stream because there is a lot of limitations that you have as a viewer. And that's kind of the reason why a lot of people weren't happy about it being exclusive to Facebook because one, not everybody has it, and two, not being able to pause, manipulate, where they're at or be able to watch it later kind of a thing. I mean, well, they can watch it later, but it's kind of one of those scenarios where the viewer can't watch it the way they want to watch it. So that's why everybody was trying to restream it, thus them potentially getting banned for like a day or whatever.
Okay, so I'm gonna be real with you. The Facebook chat thing sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, that's I'm dreading that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's one of my things. Like everybody loves how attentive to chat I am. Unless if you write a book, I'm sorry. Like if you write a book in your chat comment, I love you to death. But I'm only gonna read half of it and just make up the rest of it and figure it out later. Because like I'm trying to keep the flow of the show and stuff. So if you read a book, you might want to like space it out. If you're gonna write a book, space it out. All right. I have stuff to do. All right, DB. Thank you for the resub, man. Love you guys. I love all you guys, man. In fact, if somebody writes a book, Bezoid, that's your job to read the book and relay the question. That's just too much.
I wanted to answer his question.
Go ahead.
I just saw it. He was saying, okay, Grandpa has 150K followers right now. Mm-hmm. He's averaging between 15 to 25 concurrent, right?
Right.
What would be being promoted by Twitch do except getting more followers? My answer is this. Those 150, right? Where did they come from? Were they new streamers? Were they just passing by? Or did he get that after all this time? It was just, going up slowly. He was going up slowly over time. Right. Now, if you promote him so he's seen by more people at once, mm-hmm. more people now, he would grab them because they would enjoy what we enjoy of Grandpa. Instead of that 15 to 25 concurrent, it'll go up to 30 to 40 to 50 to 60 to right. 70
well,
to 80.
Well, let's be real. I'm going to be real and I'm going to be blunt and I'm going to be real and Grandpa's going to respect this because Grandpa knows I try to be as real as he is. Grandpa's concurrent was at 40 to 30 at one point, but that's when he was streaming nothing but Call of Duty.
Yep.
When he was doing Infinite War.
It's the game that
right.
he streamed
But when he went, which is weird enough, right? But when he went for Fortnite and to more Fortnite, because it's not that Fortnite's a bad game, right? But here's the thing. It's like this, right? Like my audience likes certain games. Like, so if I start streaming a certain game most of the time, and I'm not talking about you guys. Like you guys will sit here and watch me play Barney for all you guys care. You guys love me. It's cool.
But
But majority of the other people, they they watch a certain streamer for a certain game sometimes. So when it switches, it I mean it dies stuff down, and it's just how it is. Grandpa was a 24-hour time streamer on Call of Duty. So he was getting that 40. I mean, he was getting, and all that. And so I don't know. Grandpa was getting the 40 to 50 numbers. And he's just not getting. I mean, my wife noticed it the other day. She's
I
like,
can
"Well,
tell you why. I can
what?"
tell you why. The people that I'm saying I'm gunning for, as far as the new people I'm saying for him to be exposed to, the game that he's playing isn't the hype game that everybody want to say, well, how you like this game. That
Right.
game, the hype game that the new people are coming to look at is games like Dragon Ball Fighters, which just came out, Monster Hunter, which just came out, Destiny 2 was just had a update, Final Fantasy was just had an update, and Dissidia was. These are new games that the people just logging into Twitch will be like, I wonder how it is. If
It,
Grandpa was playing one of those games and then he get put on promoted by Twitch, they will be coming to ask him, what did he think of the game?
it's
But
funny.
right now, he's
That's
still playing Fortnite and
that's
he's
funny
playing.
because a lot of people would come to his stream when he was playing Infinite Warfare and ask him, "How do you play this game? Why do you play this game?" Yeah, but I mean, but still, but I mean, and but when but see, I would have to disagree with you there only because it's the way Grandpa branded himself, right? Because Grandpa, the way he branded himself, he said, he's a COD fanatic, and that he loves COD and all this. But you go to his channel, you don't see Call of Duty. So that's why I say, and I'm saying this with love, Grandpa, I love you to death. But we have to be careful as streamers how we brand ourselves, because that's why I always say, don't ever put all your eggs in one basket when it comes to a game, because you may change it one day. Like yesterday, I played PUBG two days in a row. You know what I mean? Freaking, I almost got a win. I did a Michael Jordan air jump, freaking shot to the head, and almost got a win and died in second place. But what I'm saying is, I feel like it's just a lot of people know Grandpa as Call of Duty. It's the same thing with Optic Midnight. It's the same thing with Optic. Everybody knows Optic Midnight is Call of Duty, right? Even though she streamed Sea of Thieves, even though she did all these other games, when she streamed those other games, her numbers went down. Why? Because a lot of people don't come to Optic Midnight to see Sea of Thieves. They go to Optic Midnight to see her snipe shots and do free for all. It's just, it's it's just how it is. I mean, that's why you have to be. I feel like as a streamer, you have to be careful how you brand yourself. It'd be like OG all of a sudden not putting up mobile games on his YouTube, and he just starts putting console games on his YouTube, and you don't see mobile games anymore just because he likes Dragon Ball Z game, the new Dragon Ball Z game, and he's like, well, I'm not gonna do mobile games anymore because. But I mean, he's kind of branded himself as the mobile game guy. So, I mean, that's his thing. That's his niche.
Let me give a good example.
Okay.
DB. Let's say DB has been looking for Monster Hunter to come out, and he's been streaming, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's been playing. Let me get a game. The Division. Let's say he's been streaming the Division, and he knows Monster Hunter is coming out, but he hasn't gotten a big old following. Let's say he got 10 to 15 concurrent, and he don't have a big following, right? Monster Hunter comes out. Now let's say on the other hand, we got another guy that I watch that does Final Fantasy, Xeno. He got 1,000 people right now. Okay, but he got it so where a person that come in can't even talk because he got it on sub only. They both stream Monster Hunter that first day. A new person that come in that's saying, I've never played Monster Hunter, period, from all the Monster Hunter games. This is my first one. I want to see what it's about. They come in. Are they gonna go to Zeno's channel with 1,000 people where they can't even ask questions about the game?
Are they gonna
Or
go
are they
to
gonna
the
come
right?
to DB, who's talking with this chat, who's very entertaining? They're
Right.
gonna go to DB.
No, I
And they're
agree.
gonna,
I agree.
yeah,
I agree with you.
what
I
you
agree.
like about the game.
I agree. I agree. And let me readdress why we're talking about this. We're not really trying to assess Grandpa's numbers and really talk about why he's going down. We were basically saying because Bezoid was bringing up a point that if he was gonna get on the front page, he would get 50 concurrent viewers, and I was like, what are you talking about? Grandpa's done that by himself. You see what I'm saying? That's why I was getting at. I was like, Grandpa's done it by himself. I was like, he's not doing it now. I don't know why, but I mean, and it's like Booby said, it's the connection, and that's what I'm saying. It's all about the connection. Like it don't matter what I stream. I could stream freaking power party trainers, and you guys would watch.
Well, see, Crew Dog, I know all about Ninja. I'm sorry for jumping in there. I saw the question. I know all about Ninja. Well, basically, it's the battle royale genre. Everybody who went from PUBG went to Fortnite or stayed at PUBG from H1Z1. Ninja numbers, I know exactly what Ninja did. Ninja went to Dr. Lupo, and Dr. Lupo trained, he like a actual train. He trained his viewers to Ninja. He literally sent his people over there, and they helped Ninja grow. And that's why Dr. Lupo and Ninja run together.
Yep. And
that's why Ninja just shot to the top of the thing. That's what partners do with partners.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
Yep. It's kind of like what we do here, like we kind of help each other out, like I'm gonna be real. A lot of my viewers were Grandpa's people. A lot of my viewers were Pooch's people. And, I've adopted some of them. Some of them I've gotten on my own, but a lot of you guys have been adopted people.
Dr. Lupo.
I'm not one in those streams for connection if I'm there to watch. See? Yeah, but at the same time, you can't say that, though, because we've built a connection. I don't know. I feel like I'm in more people's streams that I build a connection with than I am to people that watch the gameplay. There's only one person that I watch for gameplay, and I'm gonna be. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I'll let you say
there's gonna be only one person that I watch strictly for gameplay, and that's Rocky No Hands, because that freaks me out. Like, not in a bad way, but this dude freaking murders people on PUBG with his mouth. Like, this dude's mouth game is, like, impeccable. Like, I'm like, this dude's got over 200 something wins on PUBG with his mouth. And then yesterday, he's over there, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna just go play some Smite. This dude's playing Smite. I'm like, with his mouth. And I'm like, wow, that's just amazing. Like, I don't even care if he dies. Go ahead.
I was about to piggyback off what what Boobies is saying.
Right.
I understand exactly what you're saying. There are two types of streamers that get great audience. The people who are beast mode like Ninja. He is very good at Fortnite. And then the people like excessive profanity. Excessive profanity does not have the best gameplay. He's not the best at the game. But his entertainment value has so many people coming to go watch him. And that's what's good. Now there's people like Dr. Disrespect who is great at the game and has the entertainment value. He got both of them.
Right.
So if there's entertainers, there's people who just beast at the game, which I understand what you're saying, Boobies. And then there's people who can bring it together. Grandpa, he's a great player, but he's a better entertainer than he is a player.
Right.
Ninja is a beast player, but is not as good entertainer. And then you got exceptions to the rule that they just have both. And
me, you know what I'm just an entertainer. Like, I sit here and have fun with you guys, just in the camera. Like, I don't even care. Like, there's sometimes like I just want to get on here and talk, or rant or something and just be funny. But I'm like, oh, well, I better play some games, Like, there's only a exception of, like, there's probably only 2 games that I'm really good at, that I've really realized that I'm really good at. One of them is starting to be PUBG, because I'm really getting good at that game. The second game is Overwatch. Those are my 2 best games. If you want to watch me play something good, Those are my two best games. Call of Duty, I'm just getting lucky. Like I don't know what's happening. I'm just getting lucky. Um, you know, freaking Fortnite, no chance, no chance, no chance. I don't know what's wrong with me in that game. Me in that game, we we were okay, and then I met this girl named PUBG, and we just hit it off. But me and Fortnite, like I play it. I don't mind playing it, but I do play it for more entertainment purposes than being good. I got I played Overwatch last night with boobies. It's yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
you got a team there.
I
You
know.
got a team
I used
there.
to play with them. But like we were gonna do freaking placement matches, but we never get the right timing, and I get impatient and I get tired of waiting, and that's just me being real. I just get tired of waiting, and as I'm like, I have all this time and I want to play Overwatch, but and that was another thing I was gonna get into, but I'm gonna go ahead and let OG go ahead and we could
Yeah,
change the
'cause-
subject and let OG go ahead and
sorry, OG.
let him go in.
You're
Sorry,
good.
I'm sorry,
Such
bro.
a good topic. I
Yeah,
was so
yeah,
into that.
and yeah, thank you.
Nah, you're perfectly fine. I'll bring up something that's kind of similar to what you're talking about as far as like Twitch chat in general.
Right.
Because there's a new policy that just came with GDQ.
Hmm.
Now, before I go into this questionable news, I will say one good thing about the GDQ that just happened. Because I do get emails from different organizations that
Hmm.
I've participated in, and I happen to participate in GDQs as well because I make donations. So, first and foremost, quit messaging me, people. I'm in the middle of a podcast. Secondly, I actually got a message from the Prevent Cancer Foundation because since I have donated to GDQs, they give me updates on what's been going on. And they sent me an update stating that the Awesome Games Done Quick that was just done a few weeks ago raised $2.26 million. So,
Ooh.
congratulations. So much hype. Really, really happy about that. So I wanted to throw that out there before I actually go into the topic.
Nice.
So
Congratulations.
apparently, yeah, very good on them. They keep, making good numbers every time they do their events. And one of my things on my bucket list is I actually want to go, not necessarily participate. I mean, I'd like to participate too. That would be great. But I'd actually like to just go for the week and actually, be able to watch whatever at the convention.
Oh, we'll
But
go. We'll go.
yeah, we'll go one day or one week. But the big thing I want to bring up is they have a new policy now for the GDQ chat. So anyone who's ever watched the GDQ knows that their chat is completely spammed.
Yeah.
Like all kinds
Hard.
of people are throwing up random stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There's a new policy now for upcoming GDQs where you must pay a donation in order to be in the chat.
That's interesting.
Oh.
Now, it's not that the company is getting money. I mean, anything that you pay, towards me, I think it's like a $5 minimum, something like that. But yes, now if you want to be a part of the chat, you at least have to pay, and then of course your payment goes towards the charity that they're doing. This prevents like people who just spam for nothing be able to spam. If you're gonna spam, you're gonna pay for it, and at least it's a donation.
Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I go and spam my Jesus emote just to make people be like, "What? What's that emote?"
Yeah.
I do that because my emote's so random. People every time I spam it in somebody's like chat or whatever,
Barbecue.
they're like, "What the flip is that?" I'm like, "That's oh my Jesus." But yeah, no, I think that's cool. I think that's better than a sub only chat. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
you only have to do it like one time and then it's a done deal. Now, do you have to do it every time you like re-enter the room, or is it just the one time?
No, I think it's just if you do it once, you're good, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
So you're not going to have to keep paying money every time you want to say
If I
something.
want
There's
to say
nothing that
hi,
extra.
donate, buy, donate.
I,
Oh, coming back. Oh, I'm back. Oh wait, donate. Go ahead. What are you gonna say?
I'm back. I'm on board with that.
Yeah,
I'm actually
yeah.
really on board
I
with
would
that
actually
because
like that better than the sub only chat. Actually,
now I
um,
Mm.
do like when they had the Borderlands the Borderlands playthrough, and they was doing it on I think it was French, and every time you get knocked down and get back up, it was a word that kept coming up, and they kept putting it in the chat. I thought that was they was spamming in the chat I thought that was cool. And when
Mm-hmm.
the Super Mario, it was a Mario, I think it was Galaxy. When you keep
Mm-hmm.
getting the stars, they kept putting the stars in the chat. I thought that was
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah,
So
that.
Yeah, and there's
things
little
like
things
that
like
is.
that that's pretty cool. Yeah, I definitely agree with you there. But in certain other, games that they're doing, it's just kind of randomness and it's just
Hmm.
cluttered. And and it makes it hard for anyone to be able to see what's being said because you have like thousands of people chatting at once. So they're kind of trying to eliminate that by saying if you want to chat, you got to be a donator, more or less. Which I
That
honestly
I
think is
mean,
a
it's
good
for a
idea.
cause. I mean, it should be. It should be that way. You know,
Yeah,
Able
and that's why
Gamers
I'm
should
not
do the
against
same.
it.
No, I'm just kidding. I was gonna say Able Gamers should do the same. Although, that was one thing they did. Was it last week or was it the week before? I don't know. But we had a massive donation or no, massive sub train over at Able Gamers a couple of Thursday ago.
Oh yeah,
It was pretty
yeah.
intense.
Courtesy of
Crew,
one such as Crew
I
Dog, the
know.
goat.
Like practically, he subbed everybody in the chat. That was crazy.
That was amazing.
That was amazing. I think that was the biggest sub train Able Gamers has ever had. Um, but it was crazy. So just putting that. Oh, since we're speaking about fundraisers and stuff, I do have a fundraiser going for Able Gamers. Basically, it's just like because a lot of people ask me, well, where do I donate, or do you have a fundraiser page for Able Gamers? I set one up for
Yes,
myself.
his baby Shane helped. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's
I didn't
Baby Shame.
read him
Yep,
out.
yep. I also have one up for Able Gamers. Basically, whatever you donate, not if you donate to me directly, but if you donate to the link to Able Gamers, you'll see it pop up in the chat. Not the Able Gamers website, but it'll be a link. It's like it's like I can't think of the word, but I'm doing a donation goal, a fundraiser goal for Able Gamers within a year. I'm gonna give it a year, and I'm gonna try to raise up $1,000 for Able Gamers. I think I can do it, and I'm also going to give each Twitch check I get, I'm going to give 10% of my check to Able Gamers. So that way, I'm also donating to the cause. It's not just you guys. Also,
He's tithing.
yeah, I'm basically tithe. Yeah, I'm tithing to Able Gamers. So they say
Yep.
tithe, and you tithe to a good thing, and you sow good seed to a good ground, and things will happen. So,
There you go.
there you go. 10%.
Yeah, I would like to give a shout out, a real shout out to his baby Shane and Crew Dog because they really did make
Yeah,
that stream. They made it amazing. It was just to even sit here and watch. I was like, wow, this train
crazy.
was crazy.
And
And
also, the thing I want to give out a shout out to it's Baby Shane. He does a YouTube channel, and one thing I think that's really cool that he does. He hasn't mentioned none of us, which is cool. It doesn't bother me, but he promotes small streamers. Like what I mean by that is like he'll say he'll go on his channel and he'll do like a video, and he'll do like 5 streamers that he shouts out, and when he'll pick like 5 streamers and he'll shout them out, and he'll give like an in-depth detail on why you should go follow the streamer, who they are, what they play, their schedule, and everything. And he does I think he does a video like once a week. So I really think that's really freaking cool that Shane does that. And it's really cool, and he does it all from his phone too. So it's really cool, really
that's
cool.
That
awesome.
is cool.
Yeah.
That is very awesome.
See, why can't Twitch do something like that?
That's the theme of the day.
And they're not. Who knows? Who knows if those people are affiliated? I haven't checked to see if they're all affiliated, but I know he does that. So yeah, shout out to it's your baby Shane. That's really cool of him. That's his YouTube. All right, cool. Thank you for spamming that in the chat. Well, you didn't spam it, but thank you for putting it in the chat. Appreciate it. So yeah,
Yeah, go give them a follow and a look. They were very, very, very awesome. It was amazing, humbling to even watch. I was like, wow.
Oh yeah, I know.
Train is ridiculous.
It baffles me. Like, I mean, of course, I wish I had like money like that. I could just be like, you get a sub, you get a sub, you get a sub, We could go over in the chat. You know what I'm saying? But it's awesome that people do that. So that's
I was watching your face, Handy, and you was just taken aback. I was like, wow, he might
Yeah.
start crying
Yeah,
here.
dude, I'm emotional, dude. Like for real, I'll cry for something else before I cry for myself. Like it's weird. Like my wife's like, "Why are you so emotional?" I'm like, "I can't help it. I'm a Cancer. We're emotional people." Um,
Oh
um.
God.
And to know that it was for a charity, it's not even just for
Yeah,
him.
yeah, yeah,
It
cause
was for charity, and that's
yeah,
just,
exactly,
oh man,
exactly, and it's like,
it's for the able gamers, and that's just
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah,
that
like,
is cool.
yeah, definitely, um, yeah. So I got some other stories to talk about, but I don't know if Bezoy's got anything. Bezoy, you got something?
Well, we took up a lot of time. I actually want to divert to OG. I got a question for him.
Oh,
Okay.
I actually got a question for him.
dun dun dun.
I know he's the mobile gamer and the card guy, and I
Hmm.
want to know: have you tried the Dual Links Yu-Gi-Oh?
Oh, absolutely. As a matter of
Yes.
fact, I've had like quite a few videos on my YouTube channel of me playing it, and I think it is a very fun game to play. I think, especially if you're a casual
Mm-hmm.
gamer, that's definitely the game for you. And I mean super casual, like not on any kind of competitive level. Like if you want to be like super competitive, there's really not a lot going for it. But if you just want something that's fun, something that, has some extra stuff than just a card game, then yeah, I mean, I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links is a good game. Now, there are other card games that I do think are better, but Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel
Mm-hmm.
Links is still worth playing. Absolutely.
I love the game because it reminds me of when I used to play in Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments in like IRL. Cause
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, me and OG, we've actually played in actual IRL tournaments. Me and him both won a
As a,
tournament. So
yep. As a matter of fact, the first store that we played a tournament at was called Game Fellows, before they completely shut down, and I actually won the very first tournament they had at Rolling Oaks Mall. The very first one, I was
GG.
first prize.
yeah,
So that was pretty cool. I'm actually proud of that. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, we got to
Oh,
write our name on the wall and everything. It's no longer there, but it was really cool.
Yeah.
Uh,
yeah,
I
because I got the
But
PS4
no, like
version.
I think the game's good though. I'm sorry.
I got the PS4 version, but I was like, I
the
kept
PS4
seeing,
version.
I didn't know there was a PS4
yeah,
version.
What?
there's a PS4. They came out before the the Duel Links and it's
Oh
actually, and they
wow.
keep updating. They just gave an update recently. I say
Wait a
about
minute.
a couple months ago.
Wait,
Um,
wait. I gotta look this up. Wait, wait. There's a PS4 game.
yeah, there's a Yu-Gi-Oh PS4 game, and
You're no, you're joking me right now, right?
hold
Right?
on, wait.
Hold
I'll
on,
tell you the
hold the front
name of it.
door.
Give me 1 second. Let me
Hold
run
the
away from this
front
big
door.
monster.
I literally just turned my PS4 on right now. Hold on.
Hold on, give me 1 second. It is called
Hold the front door.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist. Yep, that's
Oh,
what it's
okay.
called, and it just
Legacy
got an
of
update.
okay.
So it's not like it's been out for, I say about,
It's called what?
mm, let's say it's been out for about a year, maybe two, but it's constantly updated. It's still like the newest version that's
Do you play
on the
online
console.
people though? That's the question.
Yes, yes, you
Oh
can.
Jesus. Oh my
And I was
Jesus.
gonna ask OG if he ever wanted to play, because I know he was really into that, and I was like, well, maybe I'll ask him about Duel Links.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've definitely played a lot of Duel Links. I haven't played in a while, because I got back into Hearthstone at the beginning of the year, but then like once my friend told me about Shadowverse, I've been just hooked on that lately. So I'm on a Shadowverse train right
I
now.
haven't I haven't
Um,
downloaded that yet. I haven't
yeah,
downloaded.
it's really legit.
And
Again, I
Crew
did a
Dog
demo
too.
of it, so if you want to check it out, look at my video. You'll kind of have a basics on how it starts. I'm not gonna super promote it right now, I mean, definitely, I might get back in the Duel Links again in the future. But right now, the hype is so big on Shadowverse that I'm not going to be
Mm-hmm.
playing any other card games for a few
But
months.
you'll play against
Oh,
Bezoid though.
definitely.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, I'm like that. Yeah, there is a demo that Crew Dog's saying, and the game is $20.
What is the game called again? Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist.
Alright, here it is. Bam! Oh my Jesus! I was like, yeah, because I was thinking, there's no really games I may want to buy, because I was like, I know you say get Monster Hunter, but I'm like, what if I don't like it? That's the thing. What if I don't like it? What if I don't like
Yeah,
Monster Hunter?
I think you will though. I
Yeah.
think you will, especially if you get a couple of people who just want to have some fun and go, let's go hunt some big old monsters. Like right now, this second, I'm fighting a T Rex,
Nice.
and oh, it's scary, but it's awesome. And this game. I believe everybody should at least try. I
I
Oh.
think that for Handy, you would like it only if he was playing with other people. If he was just playing it by
find by
himself,
myself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I
but
hate.
he's a very, very social gamer. He has a hard time playing
yeah.
games by
Dude,
himself.
I haven't even finished
So
Final Fantasy yet because like I just
see,
get um
there you go. Like I've already finished 15 twice. You know what I mean?
see, I'm like I get lonely when I play games. But I'm like, why don't you talk to me? Why don't you speak? This game looks a lot like the Game Boy Advance version of Yu-Gi-Oh. Remember the game that Matt had? Um,
Yeah,
the Game Boy on the Game Boy Advance version. This is what
yeah, I
exactly
remember.
it looks like, almost identical. Um,
Okay, well that's good.
yeah, I might have to purchase that. Check it out.
True
Uh,
dog, the price and fact checker. Yes,
yep.
sir.
Thank you, sir.
There you go.
Um, cool. Well, I got a next thing to talk about. So it's looking like Microsoft is buying EA.
Uh
Um,
oh.
yes.
Oh, I
Uh
saw that.
oh.
Yeah.
Yes, Microsoft is looking to buy EA, and on top of that, Microsoft is also in a desperate situation because they have no exclusives. So, my curious is I haven't really read into the article as to why, because I don't want to know the official reason of why. I kind of like want to just make this opinion driven on this debate to be opinion driven on, do you think this is a good move for Microsoft? Do you think this is a good move for EA? And also, what do you think Microsoft needs to do to score exclusives and get out of the red hole?
Well, okay. Let me answer the first one with. I'm gonna answer EA first.
Okay.
It's kind of good for them because they're looked at as one of the worst companies
Yes.
ever.
Yes.
So them making money off that, I understand. So it's kind of good for them. Microsoft potentially because they might be able to get their own, you know, their own rights to all the EA IPs. So that's a big thing. Even though I can't stand EA's practices, they do got IPs that I don't mind playing.
Madden.
Um, Now what can they do? I'm gonna need a second to think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think, OG? What are your thoughts?
Well, it's something that Microsoft needs. I think they need each other. Because again, EA is kind of having some issues, and of course, Microsoft, being known for not necessarily not having exclusive titles, but not having any popular exclusive titles is really what it boils
Yeah.
down to. So they need EA just as bad as EA needs them. So it's a really good idea. It's a really good partnership plan. The question is, what are they going to do with this partnership? How are they going
Yeah,
to do it?
like how are they gonna make it their own now? Like how is EA gonna become their own? Because like what are they gonna do? Are they just gonna backdoor Madden, backdoor, the sports titles, or are they going to take something and really make it their own?
Mhm.
They have to make something their own at this point.
And
Madden is not going to make the money.
I
I'm
don't
sorry.
know. Here's something else that I wanted to bring up too. In this same article. Guess who bought? Guess who bought the rights to Madden?
Who?
As far as broadcasting Madden.
Hmm.
You ready?
Facebook?
Nope.
That'd be funny.
It's bigger
Oh,
than Facebook.
wait, Twitch did?
What's that?
Nope. Bigger than Twitch. You ready? ESPN. ESPN will now be broadcasting Madden tournaments. You will now
Well,
see Madden tournaments on ESPN.
well, the thing about
Wow.
ESPN, they're losing so much money. They're trying to find a way to keep their audience. They really screwed up with the TV deals over the past few years. So yeah, I understand them going after that. They trying
I
to
think
get.
it's ironic because ESPN has been flopping back and forth about what's considered a sport and this and this and that.
Mhm.
They go from putting card games on ESPN to saying no, video being esports thing to now they're buying the rights to Madden. I just think it's ironic how they keep flip
It is ironic.
flopping.
Yeah, they're trying to cash in on some type of demographic because right now
Well,
it's costing them too much to pay all their personalities and yeah,
I
it's
mean, but Madden's still going hard in the tournament realm. Like, you still make a lot of money playing Madden. It's crazy. I don't
I
know.
mean, the Madden challenge is real. It's still a thing, believe it or not.
yeah.
It's not talked about nearly as much, but
No.
I mean, it's still a thing. But I think a lot of companies, it's not really just like ESPN. I mean, Facebook. All of these companies are realizing that gaming makes money.
I
We
try to,
should
Mhm.
cash in on
I
that.
try to tell my wife, I was like, they're gonna get rid of sports, and our gaming is gonna be our sports now. Not they're not really gonna get rid of sports, but I was just speaking like that's where it's becoming because look at Overwatch. Overwatch, each state is gonna have their own Overwatch team. You know what I mean? Each city's gonna have their own Overwatch team. That's gonna be a thing. You know what I mean? Hopefully they're not a bunch of Chinese kids. No offense to China kids, but I just you know I understand it. I get it, but Jesus, like you see a New York team and it's just China. Okay. You see a LA team, it's just China. Okay, so pretty much it's the same teams, just different colored uniforms. You know?
Disclaimer: Original Gaming Tubecast / podcast is not racist.
No,
I
we're
was
not.
just about to say
I'm
that.
just saying, like I'm just saying, like I'm not meaning it like in a bad way. I'm just saying it's just like it's weird. It's like watching that what's that one movie that had like the baseball team and it was like but it was like they got kids from China to play. I can't think of the name, but whatever. Anyway, it's just I don't know. I mean, it's not weird like in a bad weird way. I'm just like it would just be nice to see like like you have like players players from the US, players from all over, not just China. You know
We
what I mean?
walking that fine line here.
I know. I'm just saying. I want to see kids from everywhere, not just China. Because what I'm saying is, I used to watch, um, the ESL tournaments, right? Were like, because that was the only way you could watch Overwatch tournaments, right? And it was all these kids from China. Okay, all those kids are now the same kids that I used to watch fill up all the Overwatch teams. So it's like there's got to be more Overwatch players. There's more better Overwatch players than that. You can't just tell me that it's just those players. That's what I'm saying. And it's like, you know what I mean? And it's just like they're filling up. I
Guess
don't
the
know.
U.S. got to step it up, man. We gotta
That's what I'm
step up our
saying.
diva game.
That's what dude, I'm telling you, my diva game been on point. But I mean, I don't know. It's just interesting to see. But eventually they're gonna take like gaming is gonna take over the sports demographic because well, for one, it's harder to rig. I think, um, you know, who knows? I don't know. There's big dilemma that this whole football thing has been rigged this year, but that's another day for another story that has nothing to do with gaming. But I feel like
Don't get me the sports talking now. Don't get me
um
into that.
yeah,
I'll talk some sports.
yeah, I can talk to sports too. I haven't really been paying attention to sports, but I can talk about it, my hypothesis on it and stuff. But this is a gaming podcast, not a sports show. But yeah, like I don't know, like I see
Sports podcast later today.
later today. But yeah, no, I see some things going on as far as I don't know if I don't know. I think it's more gonna help out Microsoft than it is EA because let me tell you this, like Crew Dog made this point yesterday, and it was a very valid point. If this goes down, EA Access is going to be no more because all the games are just going to be on the Microsoft Pass.
You know what? That's a good point. That is a good point.
So EA Pass will be no more, and that means EA Pass will be exclusively only for Microsoft. And here's another thing too that was like piqued my interest. Microsoft owns Mixer, so it'll be interesting to see how they tie all that together with EA. You know, maybe EA won't be the like big gaming company. Maybe EA will be tied into Mixer, you know, something like that. And what did he say? Discord should get into. Did you say Discord? Discord is into gaming. Into gaming streaming. They are into gaming streaming.
They actually had a booth at PAX, as a matter of
Yeah,
fact.
that's the whole reason why. That's the whole reason why I was trying to get partnered with Discord. They actually, when you're partnered with Discord, for one, they pay. Oh, they pay you. 2, you get a Discord hoodie. 3, they broadcast your channel, on their site, and you tell them like what kind of gamer you are and stuff like that, and they promote you. They also they do a bunch of other stuff with gaming, but yeah, no, Discord is into gaming, big time. That was one of the reasons why I was looking to get partnered. We're almost there. I don't know what's happening. Like I said, I can't go further into detail because I'm not trying to bash nobody, but I don't know. It's just a very finicky situation on how. Have you talked about Call of Duty League, or you guys aren't following? I honestly, I'm gonna be real honest with you. I'm gonna be really honest with you. I haven't watched any Call of Duty League the past couple weeks, and it's just really, it's not that that I haven't like been interested. It's just I'm not used to Call of Duty being on during the week, like the matches. So it's very hard for me to watch Call of Duty during the week. I watch Call of Duty on the weekends, and I gotta be honest with you, when it comes to Call of Duty League and Overwatch League, in my opinion, Overwatch League is a lot more entertaining than the Call of Duty League. Because I don't know, there's just something about Overwatch that is just like, it's amazing. Like, there's this new kid that's on the New York team. He's originally from China, of course. And but he does an amazing job with McCree. He said COD is dying. Yeah. Overwatch League is really taking over. There has been some more drama since the last few weeks on COD League. Yeah. See, I don't even know.
I actually heard about that. I heard about it, but I wanted to research it more.
What did you hear? What did you hear?
I just heard it was some drama. I don't know exactly. It was an article I seen that says drama and COD. Like, well, let me look at that. I ain't had a chance to read the article and stuff.
Yeah.
And research that. So you know what? I'm gonna use that as my homework. I'm gonna go research it. I will bring it up for next week for you.
There you go. Yeah, that would be your topic. Cause like I said, I haven't been following. Go ahead.
Last couple weeks back, you did bring up the last tournament and stuff. So
I did.
You were watching it very closely.
But see, here's the thing though. Like, I was watching the tournaments, like the weekend tournaments. I didn't know they were gonna start doing like matches like during the week. Like, it's cause like, and I don't know. It's just weird. It's just hard for me to follow because it's like right after my stream, and then like most of the time, like I'm trying to show support to other streamers because I've been actually, and I'll be first one to admit that I've been lacking in my stream support department a lot, and it's just because I've been trying to focus on moving, and then my daughter's been getting out of school earlier, so it's just been chaotic. I've been trying to show more support to the streamers, especially the ones that just are here every day religiously like I'm church, even though you come in right at the end of church. No, I'm just kidding. But you know, so hold on, what did she say? She said, please Bezoid, I thought we would talk about it today. I'm sorry, I haven't been following it. Mainly where I get a lot of my gaming information is from YouTube and Flipboard, and ironically it hasn't been on Flipboard or YouTube, so I haven't been following it. You know, I'm a streamer, so like my whole thing right now is like, do I move to Facebook? Do I test Facebook? Do I see what's going on? And so that's that's a big thing right now because it's like this. It's like it could be the next bubble. It could be like the next internet. It could Facebook could be the next Switch. We don't know what they have planned. You know what I mean? Facebook might say, "Hey, we're gonna give you guys 100% revenue." You know what I mean? So yeah, that's just pretty much. You're just not into Overwatch and PUBG. I'm one of those people right now that's just into Fortnite and COD. That's cool. Yeah, I haven't even played the new DLC in COD right now. I haven't even touched it. I have it. I haven't even touched it.
Yeah, Angela, I'll definitely go and do that research for you and look into that, and you will definitely have my point of view next week. I got you.
Yeah, appreciate that. So speaking of which, Bezos, have you tried the new DLC on COD?
Oh, Optic is concluded. Oh, see, now you make me want to go look it up now.
Optic is included? Oh, dang. I didn't even know. I've been I don't know. I've been watching Hex's freaking blogs, but that's about it right now. So I'm sorry to let you down, Angela. I'm sorry. There's just been a lot more crazy news going on, in my opinion. But have you played the new DLC, Bezoid? Hello?
What? Are you talking to me?
Yeah, your name is Bezoid.
Oh, I'm sorry. I went into research mode. I do apologize. I started going to look.
I was like, I did say Bezoid, right? Did I say LG? But I don't think LG plays COD.
No, I don't.
To see about this drama, but I'll do that as homework.
Okay.
Yes, I did play.
And
I had a little fun. The thing I haven't got a chance to touch yet is the zombie mode. I always like to touch at least once.
yeah, see, yeah, I don't know. I like COD, but it's just like this COD just I don't know. I like it. It's a good game. It's just I don't know. It's just rinse repeat for me right now. So it's like I like playing it once a week right now. I'm at the point where I play it once a week and I don't get burned out on it right now. It's not like I'm hating on COD. I just try not to get burned out on it. So that's cool. I guess another. Go ahead.
I was about to tell you what my experience with the game was.
Okay, go ahead.
It's in a bad place right now. It's really in a bad place right now. It chose to drop the DLC the same week that Monster Hunter came out, DBZ came out, and Final Fantasy Dissidia with the two updates from Final Fantasy 14 and Destiny. So everybody is everywhere else, and then you bring out yours, and I'm like, this was not the week to do it. You should have did it a week ago.
That's the problem with like games now. They don't think about like other people. They don't think about other people's games. Because let's face it, those a lot of people have been waiting for Monster Hunter. A lot of people have been waiting for DBZ. A lot of people have been waiting for the Final Fantasy game. So it's like, and then on top of that, you have the new Overwatch update that just got released last night and just went live. So one of the new updates is they fixed Mercy. Well, I don't know if they fixed Mercy. I'm not much of a Mercy main or a Mercy player, but they nerfed her res. They also nerfed Junkrat, and they also added another big thing that I can't think of right now. But they haven't added the new hero, but they've done a lot of updates to the game, and they also a week before that they added the new map. And then you have the big hype of the Overwatch League. And then you also have the update of Fortnite that just happened recently. And then you have the update to PUBG that just happened recently on console, which made PUBG on console 100 times better. Oh my god, I can actually kill cars. Last night I was playing and I killed 2 cars and killed 4 people in those cars. Because basically what they did was they weakened the cars to where you can't just get ran over by cars and the person in the car wins. If you shoot the engine of the car enough, it's gonna explode. You shoot the gas tank of the car enough, it's gonna explode. So, playing solos in PUBG right now on console is very much doable, and I feel like as a good player, I will excel at this game. I will excel at this game. I will get better at this game. It's actually a game that I feel like I can actually get really good at. Even more so the more they keep tweaking it. The rendering is getting better. I haven't had like no crashes at all since I've been playing. The last 2 days, I played 2 days in a row yesterday. I played last night. I've had 0 crashes as far as like getting kicked out of the game. So they are fixing that. The only issue that I've been having with the game and still is PUBG is that it's the Nintendo 64 graphics when you first land. That's it. But people have been telling me, you get that Xbox One X, it doesn't happen. I'm like, really? Is that true? Are we sure? I'm like, I'm not chancing $400 to find out. Because I don't want to spend $400 and just off of a win, and then you tell me that it happens, and then I spend $400 and it doesn't happen that way. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Don't know.
Man.
OG, you quiet over there.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
I was just gonna let y'all go off on that. I wasn't even gonna really say much. Y'all pretty much hit everything on the nail. Like, I'm not even really sure what I can add to that. I'm not even gonna lie.
Well then, do you have any other topics, OG?
Actually, I do.
Okay.
Some optic stuff, believe it or not.
What? What? Wait! Somebody clip this. OG is about to talk about optic. Oh god.
Wait a minute. On the 31st.
I know, right?
The only
See, his mic just went out.
my mic went out, you said?
Okay, there you go.
There we go. You back.
There you're back.
Oh, okay. But the only reason that I'm actually able to give you this information is because I used to go to an anime convention called A-Kon in Dallas every year, during the summer. It's like a weekend thing in like June or July. So I've subscribed to the email from Phoenix Entertainment, and I happened to get an email last night. It says the following. Optic Gaming, A-Kon, and Engage Esports team out to bring you a new experience. The Optic Arena. Get ready for a weekend-long spectacular of gaming's hottest talents across a wide range of the most popular titles, and most importantly, get your chance to be the best of them in your favorite games. With epic exhibition matches, tons of gaming tournaments, and sizable prize pool just waiting to be claimed. Get ready to take your gaming experience to the next level. So basically, if you've registered for A-Kon 29, because this is their 29th year doing this, you can basically sign up for $10 per entry into any various amount of tournaments and get to play against some of the best to actually win cash prizes. So for anybody who's going to A-Kon this year for the anime convention in Dallas, you get to play in the Optic Arena. So
are we going
anyone
to Dallas?
that's already going? There's no way.
I'm like, so are we going to Dallas? Cause that seems like a cool opportunity.
You have to do a pretty high donation incentive for that. I'm not putting that on your viewers, but yes, if you are going to the anime convention in Dallas for A-Kon, you will be able to play in this Optic Arena. So, I happened to see it, and I was like, they're gonna flip when I bring this up, and apparently y'all did.
Oh my god! Because I mean, I wouldn't even care if I lose. I just wanna go hang out with Optic. That would be a chance for me to like meet Optic Midnight in person. She felt bad because like she wasn't able to she didn't go to PAX South, and I was like, you didn't. You probably had more fun at New Orleans. I mean, because there wasn't a lot there as far as like for COD and stuff like that. So, dude, that's freaking awesome. Well, they're probably gonna play Fortnite and stuff there. That's like their biggest thing right now. Like they're all.
Well, supposedly it's a variety of games, so we'll see.
Yeah, I think they're gonna try and make Fortnite into an esports league. What are your thoughts on that, guys? That's another random question. Do you think not only that, but there's a two-part question. Okay, do you think Fortnite should be an esport? And do you think if it should be a esport, would it be better than the H1Z1 esport and the PUBG esport that already exists? Did you guys know that they existed? But they exist.
Yes, did know that they existed. Um,
No.
um, yeah, you might as well. Yeah, because it's games. Yes, it would be better. Yeah, I agree with you, Crew Dog. Um, it like to make money. Grandpa Kilty Jr. said. Yeah, I do agree. I do agree. Get esport. I mean, it's same genre, battle royale, which is a big esport moneymaker. I do like watching Ninja and Dr. Lupo because I do like their how good they are, and seeing that constantly on a tournament would be awesome to watch.
Right.
So yeah, I do agree.
And DB's over has got over 260 wins right now in Fortnite. So yeah,
Count them.
Oh, see,
260. So
yeah, no.
just he don't got no bells and whistles, nothing. He just plays. You know what I'm saying? Actually, check your Facebook. I did. You sent me a picture, right? You sent me a picture or something. My phone's dead right now, but it is deader than a doornail because I've been looking at houses and all kinds of stuff. I did find a house though. Yeah, I did find a house. Just to talk randomly, I found a house. It's got a sunroom, a 3-bedroom. It's in the Converse area, so I'll be moving back over in the Converse. It's a little bit more a month. Probably it's about 195, like 195, and I'm not talking about 100. It's like 1,095 a month, which isn't bad for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. And then it's gonna have a walk-in shower, so that means I won't be hurting my hip when I get into the bathtub. So yeah, it was a funny horse pick, like you mentioned. Oh yeah, because I said I could get horse picks, but I can't get my emails that I'm supposed to get. Yeah, so definitely, I think Fortnite would be a good I think Fortnite would be a better esport than PUBG than in H1Z1, because here's what happens with PUBG right now in the esports game. A lot of people just wait in the water, and then when it gets down to the last 10, they go and battle it out. Because PUBG is a very more slow-paced game. I feel like Fortnite is a competitive game, like more of a for a competitive player, like super competitive, like cause like it's almost too fast for me now. Fortnite's almost too fast for me, as far as like building and stuff like that. Like it's hard for me to keep up. That's why I tend to do poorly in Fortnite, because it's hard for me to keep up. I'm not a fast player. That's why I excel with PUBG, because I'm a slow-paced player. I can assess the situation better and do what I need to do. And I can assess and see what's going on. Fortnite, you look the wrong direction, you're done. You're done. You're done. So definitely, I agree. Also, speaking of tournaments, Brawlhalla has a new tournament coming out. It's for It's a 300 million prize pool, but unfortunately, all the good games that I'm good at that have tournaments, they're all for PC. The Brawlhalla tournament is for PC, but it's actually gonna be. They're actually doing it. It's actually gonna be an esports this year. It's not just gonna be a regular tournament. It's actually gonna be an esports tournament for the first time this year. So they done it within the third year of being out, which is really cool. I think it's really good. I think it's really good that they were able to do that. I think Brawlhalla is a very underrated game. I think it's a really good game. I actually really like it a lot.
It is a good game. It is good.
Now, since you've played the game, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and I talked about it last week, but OG hasn't played the game, so it was kind of hard to debate on it a little bit. Do you feel like there needs to be a shield in the game? Like, as far as, like, you know how, like, when you're playing, like, a block, there needs to be some kind of block. I feel like there needs to be a block. I feel like dodge is just not just an applicable move of defense. I feel like there needs to be some kind of block. Would you disagree or agree?
I won't disagree, but I can understand why it's not in there
Right.
because they don't want it to be Smash Brothers.
Yeah, see, that's what I was saying. But they could do something else. They could do like a shield. They could do shield. They don't have to do a
Yeah,
bubble. They don't have to do a
they could
bubble.
do like a yeah, they don't have to do a bubble. They could do like a force shield or something. Yeah, I understand what the thing is. Yeah, I can see it being in the game. Yeah, I can see it being in there. I don't think it needs it, but it would be. I wouldn't mind it being in there.
Cause
I'm okay either way.
I feel like the dodge is a little. I feel like I don't use the dodge at all. I just
I
avoid.
use the dodge a lot.
See, me and you, we need to play.
Yeah.
Me and Bezo need to play. Me and Bezo need to 1v1 because I'm gonna use my cross on you and see how good you are. Who's your main right now when you play?
You know what? I'm still trying to find my main. I'm
Oh,
still trying to
I
find
like
it.
I like cross a lot. Here's a tip: don't use the joystick. Use the D-pad. It helps you a lot better.
Yeah, I used to. I do. I definitely use the D-pad.
Yeah, it's 236. Like,
Oh.
dang, that's crazy. See, I can't. See, y'all discourage me, man. Y'all make me not want to play Fortnite. So I'm like, dang.
You should keep playing, man. You only
Ah,
get better.
no, I know. I'm just playing. I'm just giving Crew Dog a hard time. That's crazy. To me, that just makes it seem like it's easy. But dang.
I I remember when Crew Dog first started, and I started watching him, and he was just getting into the game really, and he was so like nervous on what was going to happen.
Yeah.
And then I seen him do like the best play ever, and he made a clip of it. And I still have that clip where he killed like 3 or 4 people at the end and won. And it was right before he came over to you. It was like, and that's the game we're gonna end with. And I was like, Crew Dog has really got good. Dude. But the only way to get better in that game
Is to play.
is to keep playing it.
Yeah, I know.
Even
That's what.
though I'm having a annoyance with Fortnite right now,
Why?
I
What's your
still say.
annoyance?
See, the thing that's going on with Fortnite to me is when the game first came out, it promoted and it encouraged fighting.
All right.
You welcome, Crew Dog. It promoted being in gun battles, and
Right.
right now it's promoting camping,
Right.
hills, the bushes, all that. It's
I think there's
promoting
too
a lot
much
of
heals in the
camping.
game. I really do. I think there's too much consumables as far
And
as heals. But go ahead. Sorry.
and honestly, some of the cities I think it's too many cities to me. It's too many places for people to go and just sit
Yeah.
and wait till the it gets smaller, and it favors the guy who sits in a house and waits till the end and have like 100 shields, 100 health, versus somebody who likes to go kill people. You
Right.
know, most of the winners now have like 1 or 2 kills and win the game basically at the end, unless it's like somebody like Ninja or something. We're
Right.
not those are anomalies. We're not even going to talk about that. But
He said we ain't going there.
the average player, who goes and gets 5, 6 kills, they're limping at the end with like 75 health and maybe like a 25 shield or something like that. Versus somebody who's just been sitting and waiting the whole time with 100 health and 100 shields because shields are everywhere.
Mhm.
And then they sit in the bush, and next thing you know, you run past them and get a shotgun in the back.
Right.
So it promotes camping versus what it did when the game first came out, which was get in there, kill people, build up, panic build. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely, definitely. I like that's my thing. Like I hate that I have to panic build to win. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. It's probably wrong, but I'm gonna keep playing it. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna not play it, but I just feel I enjoy. I feel like I'm more skilled in PUBG than I am in Fortnite. But yeah, I definitely feel like there's too much consumables as far as the healing. As far as you have the you have the bandage, you have the big bandage, you have the chug-a-lug, you have the small shield, you have the regular shield, you have the fire, you have all these things. It's just too much. Too much. Grandpa's got 195 wins. That's crazy. You know how many wins I got?
Wow.
I got 20. That's it. And that's all squad wins. No solos. No solo wins. But all squads and duos. Definitely. OG, you have anything you want to discuss?
No, not for the week. I think I'm good. I can save the rest for next week.
Okay, Bezo, do you have anything you want to discuss?
No, we good right now, but I gotta go into homework mode.
Yeah.
I got something for Angela. I gotta make sure I bring my A game.
What did he say? He said Jetbox at the end. Jetbox at the end. No, because I have to go and I have to call. I have to call my apartment complex. See what I can do in my lease and what I can't do in my lease. I was supposed to call yesterday, but I got hectic and I told my wife that today would be a better week for me to do it because I don't stream all the way till 2 o'clock. So unfortunately, not today. No Jetbox, but maybe next Wednesday. Also, I may do the Jetbox on the weekend with the wife this weekend. Have you played Have I played Sniper? No, and I feel like the new Sniper mode would be. I feel like the new Sniper mode and the new Pistol mode is kind of boring in my opinion, but I guess I would do it only if I'm trying to work on my sniper shot.
I'll be playing later today, Angela. So I'll give you my thing on that too.
Yeah, definitely. See, you should already start streaming. I'm just
I
saying.
know, I know. I need to start streaming.
You slacking.
This move has been crazy, but I'll
Yeah.
be setting up very
No, I understand. Probably it's gonna suck, but probably when I move, I'm probably not gonna be streaming for like 2 weeks.
I'm telling you, you're gonna be like, oh man, setting up everything.
I know, and then I gotta like figure out the internet, and I gotta figure out which room to take, and all this and all that good stuff, and yeah. So it's probably gonna be about 2 weeks. We'll probably still be able to record the podcast, like as far as record it, but we wouldn't be able to stream it. But I'll just upload it to YouTube. We can at least do the podcast. Well, it depends if I have internet or not, but we'll figure it out. But I'll let you guys know and keep you guys updated on that. But as far as that goes, what did he say? Bitstream, come before. Yeah, the setting up. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Yes, sir.
IRL.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
When the Twitch Daddy speaks, I gotta listen.
Most kill for me have been always dang, that's crazy. Yeah, so hopefully Bezo will start streaming soon. Other than that, I think we're pretty good. OG, you want to start? Go ahead and taking us out.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching and listening to the OG podcast. We appreciate you guys coming in every week, giving us your feedback and listening to us go on about all kinds of random stuff in the gaming industry. And we hope that this is entertaining and educational. Keep on the lookout tomorrow at Able Gamers channel where handikillcam will be. Hopefully, Beazle will start streaming soon. And then, of course, this week I will be posting another video. It's either going to be on Final Fantasy or I might demo Arena of Valor. Haven't decided which one I'm going to do yet. I'll figure that out. I know how bad Handy wants it, but we'll see what happens.
Rita!
I know he was disappointed that I didn't do it this last week. But
I was disappointed that you didn't try streaming it because I gave you the link. I gave you everything you needed to do to stream it. So.
Oh yeah, no. Honestly, I'll just bring this up real quick. As far as streaming the game, I have a few issues with it, mainly because sometimes I do get kicked out.
Okay.
So I don't want to be streaming and all of a sudden have all these issues. So I'm waiting on some of the bugs to get fixed before I actually do that. Okay. But I will at least make like a video of it soon, as far as like demoing it on my YouTube channel. But I'm gonna have to do some more tests to see how often it's gonna be crashing on me and figure out ways to try to prevent that, things like that. But in the future, so that's still in the works. Don't worry.
All right.
But other than that, we do appreciate you guys. I hope you're here next Wednesday, 10 a.m. Central, like always. And you guys have fun. Keep gaming.
Keep gaming. I'm not hosting nobody because my phone's dead at the moment. And I don't think much people are on. So just go to the people that you guys love the most. Tell them Handy sent you anyway. Would it be possible to... What?
Yes. I say you do it.
What did he say?
He said we should rate It's Baby Shane. I
I'm
could go for it.
not following him. Somebody needs to give me the link. Give me the link. Yeah,
Just
dude.
give it a link.
Yeah, that would be awesome to do.
All right, do it for me.
Start the show.
Yeah, give it a link so we can go.
Everybody's screaming "faux show."
Go ahead and do it for me, Crew Dog. Go ahead. Do it for me, bro. Bro. Do it. You can do it. Go ahead, Crew Dizzle. I didn't know he streamed. Da-da-da. We're waiting for Crew Dog. That's the show. All right, there we go. Everybody join the raid. They need to make a raid button. They really do, though. Thank you, Crew Dog. All right,
so a lot of viewers for show.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so we got 10 people joining in the raid. 10 people. We got 10 raiders. 11 raiders. Can we get up to 15? Can we do it?
Heyo.
Before the time runs out? And we don't. And here we go.